Yo, and welcome to the Listen and Be Heard podcast. I am your host, Tim the King. You know how it goes. Yes, we got another super exciting episode for you. We have a super talented rapper here, musician, producer. He's got it all. Alright, so we're going to be talking to Rushcore today. But you know how it goes. I'm never alone. I'm with my co-host and my producer, the only Joe.
Yeah. You know what it is. You know me. I won't just let you slide, man. You have to comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends to tell your friends to tell the other friends. Tell everybody.
And that other one, yes.
Yeah.
You know how it goes. So
yeah, man.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our social media pages. That is listen_and_heard. That is on Instagram, and then Joe A on YouTube, and then you find the Listen and Be Heard podcast through that channel. Alright, so like I said, we have a super exciting guest for you today. Rushcore is the name.
Yeah. It's your boy Rush to the core, in the house.
Yeah, man. Super excited to have you with us.
Thanks, bro.
Rush.
Super excited to be here too. Super excited to be speaking to you out there. Please do subscribe. Tell your friends to tell the other friends to tell the other friends to tell everybody to watch this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So Rush, let's tell everybody who Rush is. Give everybody a brief background on Rushcore.
Yeah. Rushcore. Basically, Rushcore is a nigga that came out from the root of the ghetto. Straight up root from the ghetto. Straight up from PLK, Polokwane, Shell.
Word up.
Whole background starts here. Rushcore, how Rushcore came up. Rushcore came up straight up from his own circle. My niggas, my homies, people that I work with are my big inspiration. So whole thing started when I was scripting up some music on a piece of paper. Normally like a normal person.
How it goes, yeah.
And then you know how it goes. And then one day it just hit my mind. And one of my niggas was like, yo, every lyric that you write on the page, it's straight from the core. You know what I mean? Before I even got the name Rushcore, it's like, yo, man, everything you write, like, it's from the core, it's from the heart, man. And you always felt with people around you, so you got that rush in you, man. You got everybody there. So that's when the rush evolved. That's when, my niggas was like, yo, nigga, F that, man. We gonna call you Rushcore, man. You Rushcore. You should give us everything that comes out from the core. And that's how Rushcore came about. Yeah, and that's how Rushcore came about.
That's how Rushcore is.
That's interesting.
That is what's up. Guys, we never bring you boring guests. We always have super exciting people, super talented. Yes, super inspirational as well. That's one thing you never forget. So yes, Rush, we're gonna get to know Rush. We're gonna hear about his journey in the music industry. And yes, what I want to know is why you chose to be a musician, a producer, and a rapper.
Okay, I chose to be a composer, rapper, musician, producer because of my background back at home. Back in the hood. Back in PLK, back in Polokwane, back in Shero, where everybody dies at any second. So we were those type of people that we never had direction. We didn't know what we needed or what we wanted. So we was always doing what everybody does. We always, doing wrong drugs this, doing wrong drugs that. Then, one day it just clicked in my mind, it was like, you know what, F this. I don't want to waste my talent or my God-given gift on these drugs. You know what I mean? I gotta do something better. I gotta inspire all the people that need to be inspired. I gotta inspire all the upcoming artists because I know they are hungry for this game and there's no one out there. When I say no one out there, I'm talking about big time artists, your Casper, your Vest, your AKAs, you name them. All those people do not give upcoming artists platforms. So my mission in the music biz was giving all those upcoming artists the platform for them to portray their art there and for them to be heard, because nobody wants to hear them and nobody wants to put them there. So the rush is out there to give these people a chance. That's when I started the music. My mission was to bring everybody out of the ghetto, out of the gutter, and bring them to the platform and like, yo guys, let's play your music. Let's see what you got. Instead of wasting your talents on these drugs, you can, get to the studio and we can work on this. And that's when I started to make beats. Started making beats before I could even rap. I started making beats before I could even have a mic. They said we have to start somewhere. So that was my starting point. I felt like, you know what, I'm not gonna wait to have a mic or to have resources in order to prove myself that I'm a musician or I'm an artist. I'm gonna do this bit by bit. So I started with beats, and when I played those beats to my friends and everybody, it was like, yo man, this is a hit, this is a banger, we want to clamp on this, we want to do that. But back then I didn't have the resources to put their words and voices into the beats that I was producing.
Of course.
But in due time, everything just came together, and you know what, we started making music. All those people that I was talking about, all those people straight from the ghetto, from the gutter, they're making music with me right now, and they got platforms, athletes right now, where they can drop their music and everything.
Of course.
And that's how it came up.
They even have their own audience, bro.
They even have their own audience, and they also have their own fan bases right now. Things that they didn't have from the get-go because they didn't see the vision. So Rushcore is all about, giving these people a vision.
Of
like,
course.
yo, here's the mission and here's the vision. Let's push. Let's do this. Let's grind.
Yeah.
No, that is beautiful, man. That is beautiful.
But we didn't even start.
So yeah, I was about to actually do that. So yes. Whilst we're chilling, Rush, I'm enjoying your passion. So I want us to talk and have fun while playing.
Let's
well.
do
So we're going to play this game.
Let go.
It's the Timber Tower. So how to play this game?
Timber what?
Timber.
It's the Timber Tower. We're about to do this. I don't know how they do it, but yo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna explain. So how we play this game is, alright, so you play, it's one-handed game. So the person that stacks the tower is going to start. Alright, so that was you, Chloe. So that means you're going to start for us. And then you pull one piece.
Okay.
From the stack, you pull one piece using one hand, and you can only pull from any level above the highest complete level.
Damn.
Which means, like this last one here, it has all three. That is the highest complete. So you can pull anywhere from anywhere under that. Okay. Right? If we have another one up here as we go up,
and it's complete.
And it's complete.
You can pull from anywhere under there.
Alright.
One hand.
One hand.
Yeah.
And
so
please, viewers.
Let's see if you can make beats with one hand.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, so Chloe's gonna start. But we're gonna continue the conversation.
Yeah.
Alright. So what inspires you in your art?
What inspires me most in my art, as I said previously, is everybody that, I meet a lot of upcoming artists, because my focus is on upcoming artists. We shouldn't embrace these big brands before we can embrace ourselves. So my inspiration came from these people that got the talent, they got the hunger for it, and they put in the extra hours every day. I think it's my turn. I'm gonna get back to that. They put in the extra hours every day, and there was these people motivate me more than I motivate myself. If I see them trying to put in the extra hours, why can't I do that? And it just became a thing, these are my people. I'm gonna work with these people. They telling me that I am dope, and I know they dope too. If somebody tells you that you're great and you see the greatness in them, you gotta they have to be your motivation. You gotta pick each other up. So we're gonna come back to that. They said I should pick up one with my hand. This is like making a beat with one hand. It's not easy.
It's not easy. Let's see how it goes.
But this thing shouldn't fall.
It shouldn't.
So I have to anyway.
One hand.
One hand. Oh my God. We gotta stay focused, people. Do not do this high. You're gonna do this high, everything's gonna collapse. Just like the Eiffel Tower, man. You gotta be conscious when you're doing this.
Yeah, let's get it.
Oh my God, I see this thing falling right here, but hey.
Steady, man, steady.
Oh no. Oh yeah!
There we go.
Oh yeah! There you go.
So what has been the most interesting part of your journey? So since the day that it clicked in your mind, as you said, that you actually have a talent that you can use. What's been the most interesting part of your journey?
Most interesting part of my journey. Yo, I got a lot of interesting things that happen in my journey, man. I'm just gonna break them down, you're just gonna break this like a pie. We're just gonna put it in the oven, we're gonna wait for it to bake, and we're gonna do this. So like, what was the question again? Oh man, I'm so excited, guys. Sorry, man. You gotta repeat the question, man.
What is the most interesting thing, or the most interesting part of your journey as a musician, a producer, a composer, a rapper, and all of these things?
Most interesting. I'm gonna start with this one. This one is straight up from the core. Straight up from the motherfucking core. So, the most interesting, no cap. I ain't capping. I ain't lying. If you think I'm lying, folks, I'm not. It's true facts. Most interesting thing, I started as a nobody. I'm still a nobody though, to some people, but I know I'm somebody to somebody. You know how this thing goes?
That's how it goes, man.
Started as a nobody, you know what I mean? And in my journey, I met these people, great people that are already out there in the industry. I used to go to school with some of these people. So when I started introducing my music to them, they perspected it in a different way. They looked at me like a king. They looked at me like, yeah, man, like, why ain't these people not recognizing you, man, And, at that moment, I felt to myself like, God damn, you know what, I should start working with these people, you know what I mean? And I started working with those people, and some of those people, dope professional actors and everything. And in my journey, I started not just being a composer or a producer, but a recording artist too. At the same time, so I started doing everything at once. Some people like to call it triple threat. It's what you do everything at once. In my journey, I became a triple threat. I was not focused on, I'm gonna produce this beat and somebody's gonna jump on it or anything. I started being that, what they call it. I don't know if they call it versatile or I started becoming that type of person, and I started like doing a lot of things. I started opening my mind. I started thinking out of the box, and I started taking people's ideas inside. And I went out from being a producer to a composer to a recording artist. It just escalates as it goes. So that was my dopest. Well, he's there on it. It's my turn.
The dopest part of your journey.
That was the dopest part of my journey.
So, who produces? You produce your own music. Okay. And then, how do you distribute your music?
Okay, how do we distribute music? As I said, you have to know your circle. You have to know your people. We should stop this thing of saying, I want to do music so that AKA knows me. I want to do music because, so my distribution is all on my crew, my circle. I have people that, are too dope with this internet this wise thingies, them ITian guys, So like they have this, what you call, your distribution channels and everything. So literally when I make music, I send my music over to them, mastered and everything is clean. They take the music and they distribute it to our Spotify and everything. But before you can distribute your music, coming artists have to know that we have something called Sambro. Sambro is based in Josie, Johannesburg City. You know what I mean? Braamfontein.
We had an interview at that place.
You gotta go there. You gotta go there, man. So, like, upcoming artists have to go there to register their music and register themselves too as artists. Then from there we can focus on how we're gonna distribute your music, because you can't distribute your music if you're not registered. Somebody might come out there and steal your ideas, steal your music and make it theirs. As people these days are always remixing music and everything. So distribution, my niggas handle it, but before they handle it, you gotta register. You have to follow the process. You gotta handle it too. I gotta do it too. So I gotta handle this thing too. It's my turn. It's my turn, folks. Let's say one hand. This is like making an 808 beat with one hand. It's not that easy, folks. It needs concentration.
Let's see if you got that, man.
Yo, man, I don't know if.
Let's see what goes into
those
beats, making that music.
Okay, I gotta from here going down.
Yep.
God damn. Yo, man, these people make this, they know that this shit's gonna fall. They know it's gonna fall. So they do this deliberately, but hey, I'm gonna try my luck.
You gotta keep it steady, man.
God damn. Oh, hell no. Oh.
So in your journey, what would you say has been the most difficult part, the hardest part? Like,
damn. Damn.
Especially because now you are in front of a hard part.
The most hardest part in my whole upcoming music career was not believing in myself. You know, that's what kills us artists the most. That was the hardest thing, because I wanted to be something that I'm not. I wanted to be somebody that I'm not and somebody that I'm never gonna be. So I took that image and I put it inside my head and I tried to be that person, and I know that I'm not gonna be that person. So that thing it made me to lose my focus in everything that I was doing. Dope and great. So not believing in myself, not believing in my craft, not believing in that I can do this in due time, you know, I can do this. That was the most hardest, but I break out from it. And you know, they say artists, you gotta find yourself. So I found myself in those difficult times, you know, of pretending not to be who I am. And I started living my life. I started being Rush to the core. I started to be Rushcore. I started doing this thing for Rush, and I started doing this thing for me, and not doing this thing to impress people or, you know, to try to be somebody else, you know. That was it's the most hardest. I'm telling every upcoming artist, if you're gonna be looking and listening to this, it's the most hardest thing you can do to yourself is not believing in yourself, not believing in your music.
That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. As Rush said, you know, believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect the next person to believe in you?
Exactly.
Right? So yes, self-belief, number one. So where do you get that belief, man? Where do you get it? Like, if you're sitting here on your own and like today you don't believe in yourself, what do you do in order for you to believe in yourself? Or what do you need to do in order for you to believe in yourself?
Woo! Yeah.
Can you answer that question again? Can you answer that man?
What do you need to do? As an upcoming artist who lacks that self-belief.
Oh yeah, into yourself.
How do I get that? Yes.
And it's more simple like this. Believing in yourself starts on your own hard work, your own what can I call this? Your own craft, you know. You tell yourself. Thing that can help you, man. I can give you examples on how you can believe in yourself. People don't use this, but have you noticed that if you can be in front of the mirror, open mirror, you get there and you look at yourself and you point at yourself and you tell yourself that, yo, you are one great ass mother F. You're gonna do it. You're gonna be it. And you pull that every day when you wake up. You walk into the mirror and you tell yourself that you're great. You tell yourself you don't need nobody to tell you that you're great. You tell yourself that you're great, you don't need nobody to downgrade your greatness. You know what I mean? So I use that. You can use it too. The mirror. The mirror. It's there. in your room. Use it.
Yes, let's use the mirror. Let's use the mirror. You tell yourself in the mirror how great you are. This is something that a lot of motivational speakers also would
tell
advise
yourself
you to
every
do.
day. Every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wake up every morning and you tell Rush how great Rush is.
How great Rush is. I get up every morning and I look myself in the mirror before even taking a shower.
Yeah.
Look at myself. I'll be out there with my blunt, my nice, my, the 1, 2s and the 3s there. And I'll be looking at myself and I'll be telling myself that, yo, nigga, you don't need nobody to tell you that you're great. Because if you're gonna need somebody to tell you that you're great, or you need somebody to tell you that you can do things without you telling yourself that you can do things, you're never gonna accomplish anything. Because you still need people to tell you that you're great. You still need people to tell you that, yo, you a supermodel. Yo, you the ish. Yo, you. So if you can do that to yourself every day, you're gonna walk out with confidence every day. When you walk out of your room, man, you got that confidence in you, man. Like, yo, I just told myself that I'm great. I don't need these niggas to tell me that I'm great. I don't need her to tell me that I'm great. Greatness will just follow you, man. It comes. It's a blessing. Comes due time.
Powerful stuff, right? Powerful stuff. So yes, man, this is exciting. I love the energy that you have and how passionate you are about all of this. So one thing that we didn't touch on is the genre of music that you produce. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, Rushcore. As an artist, type of music that I produce, mostly I deal with hip-hop genre. But we cut that hip-hop into different varieties. It's like a mind map. You know what I mean? We have our conscious there. We have our soulful there. We have our trap. We have our trap soul. We have our African. And all in all, it's all in hip-hop. So I normally do hip-hop music. Normally produce hip-hop music, but I don't just focus myself on, yo, we're gonna do hip-hop music. People have to get on the beat and start swearing and everything. We don't do swearing music only. People can come to the studio from different roots. I'm talking about the neck. We do hip hop, the neck too. We bring people that are in the hood and we want them to tell us more about themselves, their story in the neck, the culture. So we normally work, it's all about culture. Our music, it's all about culture. It's not just hip hop as hip hop. Cause hip hop, people gotta, it's hip hop, we gotta pop and hip. No, we don't just do that. We make sure that people get there and they tell their story. And they can tell their story in different ways. And we can put it under hip hop, but it's not just basic hip hop. It's not just hip hop only. We have different types of hip hop that we do. As I said, we break it down. It's a mind map. So Rushcore normally does hip hop, but different type of hip hop.
Absolutely. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're still tuned in. This is the Listen and Be Heard podcast. It's the show that gives you vast knowledge, brings you exciting guests, and allows you also to have a voice and be heard, right? So go on to the social media platforms and follow us, like,
comment.
What we want most importantly,
tell your friends,
subscription and that comment. Let's talk. Let's engage on these conversations.
Let's engage with these people.
Otherwise, we're going to take a little break and then we're going to come back and catch up some more